Hi, I'm Bally.
I'm Mark.
Today we're gonna switch things up. It's gonna be a little different.
Yeah.
It's an emergency day. I recently went to Scotland. Upon return, my golf clubs did not.
They did not.
My golf bag right now is a putter.
Yeah, so we kind of got to fill the rest of those 13 pieces.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle. So the tour of the stuff that we're trying to get in the bag. Got a Ping G410, Mizuno CLK, Srixon 3-iron, Mira baby blades, blueprints, my copper Mira MC501s, EC201s are a very good option. Triple Diamond Sub-Zero Maverick, Ping G425, the new Rogue, this is the Triple Diamond LS, G425 head. We'll hit some balls, we'll talk about shafts, what they do, and we'll just try and find gapping and see what fits. So, all right, let's do it. So what I would say is it's either a 4-iron or a 5-iron is going to be the longest club in the bag.
Okay.
So I've got the 4-iron here because there are days I put the 4-iron in play.
Yeah.
This 4-iron doesn't really give me a lot of help.
Yeah. Start with 5-iron and let's see if we need a 4-iron.
You want me to hit the 5-iron?
Yeah. Start there because I think we'll see what that's giving us, and I think if you're hitting this plenty distance, right? We don't need to add the 4-iron.
Yeah.
Right. If we know that we've got something at X number of
Okay.
yards. So let's try that. Hit that 2 or 3 times for me. I figured this is probably a 205 club
Yeah.
for you. It's kind of the number. Like
Yeah, I caught that
195.
okay. Face is a little open.
Yeah, so you just wanted to touch, but
Yeah.
not bad. I mean, again, decent efficiency, good ball speed, so
Mhm.
good height, similar, exactly the same height as what you got yourself.
It's not like we're filtering, shots. Like I just grabbed it and hit it.
Yeah.
It's not like I've hit 55 irons. And
No, exactly right. So we're gonna give it to you raw here. Good. Good.
ball speed down a mile. I tried to smooth it out, and it went on a rope.
Yeah. So there's 400 or 500 less to spin.
It's
though.
my
So,
200-yard club.
yeah. Yeah, and then if you have to push it, 205.
Mhm.
That's a good number.
Carries
So then-
about 190-ish, 189. That was what, 188,
189.
189.
You're 190 on them.
Makes sense.
So then number wise for a 4-iron, what do you need out of it, right? I think that's the biggest question because you're going to play potentially a hybrid as well, right? So hybrid at 235, 240, or
Yeah.
215, 220 sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Scotland anymore, so it's carry number now. It's not a total number.
Yeah.
So I need something that carries 205 or 210.
So let's,
Which this might not be it.
Well, I think I know you can do it.
Yeah, but
the thing is too is like I think what people need to think about at home too is you're hitting it off of a perfect lie right now, right? So
Yeah.
like, chances are from 225, you're going into a 215, whatever it is. If you have a perfect line in the fairway, then okay, that's a different story. But you're gonna hit this knot out of some uneven lines.
yeah, and somebody's triple pressed me on the 18th hole, and we've got
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. And think about like the golf courses that you play too, right? That is a number that you do get fairly often. You hit driver really well, you do have that 220
Yeah.
and 230. So this is something that, like you don't want to put so much pressure on it that I've got to hit the perfect one to get the result. So let's
give
just
you
see.
some numbers here.
Yeah, let's just collect some data. Okay, so
Yeah, again, I'm not getting much out of it. That was open.
Yeah.
Really open.
Yeah.
But this tells you, like, I love the short irons in these things. When we get to the longer irons and there's very little tack,
yeah,
that's where my couple degree misses here and there really show up versus a tour player. So time to think about something that's going to help.
and you know what? And for those of you at home too, don't just order a 4-iron because everyone
No.
else has one, right? Like the amount of people that I fit into a 4-iron, it's 25% of the people that walk through the door. So I think that's where even Matt's a very low handicap and a good ball striker. He's looking at going, I'm not good enough for a 4-iron, right? So that's where, see, and I think too is like
That one's hit
that's
hard.
solid. It's definitely
Still wide open.
Right.
So
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
pull this.
So we know we've got another option here, right?
Okay.
So we've got Titleist 4-iron here. So this is more of a driving iron one. Oh, there you go.
Got something rattling in there.
A driving iron here. And let's see. So this obviously offers a little bit more forgiveness.
Yeah.
This is going to offer maybe a little bit more jump off the face, off of the center here.
Yeah, so you had built this for me a while back. I actually forgot about it. So when I went to grab the 4-iron, I realized this was back there. The old U500.
Yeah.
It's a Titleist 4-iron.
Yeah, active shaft.
Yeah, this is the 100i series shaft.
I play that in the rear. I love it. It's definitely my favorite club right now.
Yeah.
That and the putter. So
That and the putter.
yeah. So right, let's see what we get out of
here.
Yeah. See if we can't sneak in a couple of good ones and a couple of missies to see what happens.
Sounds different, that's for sure. Holy moly.
I think you and I just did the same thing. So again, so ignore the bit of a fade. So
yeah, it's open.
But there's our number without even trying. Right?
Okay.
So there's 210 carry, 224. Like that's quite good. So
yeah, and this is just me just not squaring it up, but okay.
You're allowed to miss one.
So that was a neck miss.
Yeah, and your ball speed dropped down to 1 mile an hour.
Okay.
So you lost some spin, or you added some spin, and you lost some distance there, but.
So this goes to show that like 4 irons are a lot harder to hit than 7 irons.
Absolutely.
Which is why golf is way easier when you hit it further because you're closer to the green.
Exactly. See, and that's the thing too. Is like everybody is going to struggle more with this club than they are 7 iron. Right? It's just the way it works.
Yep.
So I look at that and I think, okay, a miss that you still got 210, you're chipping, right? You're up there.
Yeah.
You're not in trouble, right? You've got a chance at making the score. So let's see one more here. Yeah, so
this ain't the club. I hit it bad.
I know, it's funny.
I'm not timing it well.
Yeah. Okay, Marc Bally 4 iron. So essentially, same shaft that's in that Titleist U500, Acro 100i, but this is the Callaway Forged UT. So this is a very soft feeling driving iron, 24 degrees here. So we're gonna try this guy out. That sounded like a laser beam.
I got that a hair low, but it came out like bat out of hell. Okay.
So that was hammered. So that's perfect efficiency. So that jumped off the face. It was, I would argue that's a little long distance-wise, but that's not anything you hit.
No, I think I did.
You hit that as good as you're going to hit a golf shot.
Yeah.
Well done. Let's see it. Callaway UT. Beautiful.
And that was a hair toey.
Yeah, so your ball speed wasn't like crazy.
But so toey and it still got up in the air. We're done.
That's efficiency is very good, right?
We're done.
For me, I think that's the thing is like, honestly, that head is very good. The reason why I grabbed it too is because it's really soft. So it's gonna, like the U500 is definitely got some horsepower, but it's not as soft feeling as this guy is.
Okay.
And with the set of irons you're playing, this is gonna be an easier transition in my mind.
They're just a cannon coming up. Okay, great.
Yeah, something, so. No, I think that's, again, I think that's something you can work. I think that's something that you can kind of play around.
Sweet.
So we'll build one of those for you.
Okay.
Okay, so now we move into driving iron / 2-3 iron, right?
Yeah,
So,
something that carries 220-ish.
Because we're 200, 205, 5 iron, 210 to, I mean, obviously that was 230, but we know when we
Talk carry though, because it's not going to be as firm. So
yeah,
210. If I pump one 215, I cut that on the toe.
Yeah.
Try the 3 iron?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think that's where we know that Ali's got a 4 iron of this somewhere over the Atlantic Ocean right now. But we're going to hit the 3. This is the Srixon ZX utility. This thing is, again, very soft, very much a Japanese forged product.
Yeah, great product.
So let's try the ZX utility here. Okay.
One of the few things in my bag that doesn't have a crazy shaft in it too.
Yeah, again, just no bad iron shaft, right?
It's a great shaft. It's not $700.
Yeah. And I think for those of you at home too, it's like hybrid shafts are expensive, right? And they definitely get expensive. But these are, for this driving iron, you could put a hybrid shaft in here, but this is just an iron shaft, right? And something that's lighter, still stable, but obviously something that kicks the ball up a little bit more. Which means that's got a hell of a sound to it.
Yeah.
So a little cut, but it was solid.
Yeah, I mean and again,
if
I'm cutting it, I'm happy. It's carrying 220. I'm gonna play a cut.
Yeah.
So again, all our viewer at home, you're seeing it fall right of the line, but I also aim left of the line when I play and just let it land soft. So.
Yeah. No, and I think for me too, it's solidness of strike, numbers, and the direction, right? And we can figure out direction, but that was solid. There you go. That'll hug the line.
Yeah, that one was maybe a hair out on the toe.
Yeah, 216 carry.
But it's still carrying a little bit more.
Yeah. That's solid. And that's what I mean. Give me one more, and then I'm gonna swap you into our hybrid here.
Okay.
I do want to just see one more here because we know again, like this is a club that we're not putting a ton of pressure on, but we definitely still want it to perform when we need it to. Jeez.
That was
I was
melted.
gonna say, you just hit the best one of the day.
Oh, that's gnarly there.
There's 225. And you know what, again, cool thing too is all of those totaled around the same number. So
Okay.
your carry was off a little bit, which I mean, a little bit. There's a dispersion in carry, right? So 216, 225, 221, and then where they all totaled, 242, 243, and 236. So
Now, one thing to note, I am not good at hitting driving irons from the rough.
no, which again, I think I'm not either.
Okay. But if I'm sitting up in the rough, maybe, but if it's sitting down at all,
yeah.
I can rip a hybrid through it to go into a par 5. I can't do it.
Okay, so we know straight lie off the tee, you're gonna hit that grade, right? But we know that potentially that's where this is gonna kind of fill that gap. This also has a little bit more loft, if I'm not mistaken, than the
So this is 22 set down to 21.
Okay, so just almost identical. So it's
But it's flat,
a
which
little open, yeah.
those of you who have seen me stand beside Mark, I'm not very tall.
So again, this we should in theory see it kick the ball speed up a little bit, kick the launch up a little bit.
Yeah, I need it to come in softer, so peak height needs to be higher.
Yeah, I would agree. So let's just see if there's a big benefit to something like this over that driving iron. Okay, good. Just a little open. So give me one or two more here. That was solid. There's the floaty one though, right? So that definitely kicked up another 10, 15 feet there.
And I don't mind it floating like that here. I can't bring it to Scotland.
No, exactly. No, that's something that's definitely playable, and especially with the conditions we have right now, definitely playable. So it's good. Okay,
So that was the heel,
little shut one.
little shot,
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, spinny.
Yep.
See, the thing too is like you're gonna hit a driving iron. Everybody, right? Typically, if you hit it solid, you're gonna hit a driving iron straighter.
Right.
So you might not get there, right? And that's the big difference between kind of our hybrid and our iron equivalent.
Hybrids would be a little more wild.
Yeah, but they will get the number ideally. Okay, solid. Just ball speed just fluctuating a little too much from right now. I mean, that's where we know, and I know as a fitter, that spin rates do fluctuate dramatically with hybrids regardless of the player. It happens a lot, but that's too much variability.
Okay.
Like, there's too much guesswork there.
So we're going
to the ping here, right?
Okay.
So, I mean, this is where, in my mind, I still want you to play that 3-iron driving iron the way you just hit it.
Okay.
But that's where you know your game, and you know that, okay, that's as soon as that's in the rough, you're not going to be extremely comfortable.
Mhm.
And I think you probably are more comfortable with something like this in the rough. So,
Yes, but out of any mediocre line, hybrids just make me believe
gets the nod. Yeah. No, I would agree. And you've already got a pretty solid 4-iron in there, so this could be a good option. Jeez.
And that one I didn't quite catch.
No, but it was different. Like it was definitely a higher launch. Looked like it was going to go a long way in the air. Yeah, so that was a miss hit, right? So
big time.
Efficiency was down quite a bit. It's still 222, 210 carry, so not the end of the world. Let's try one more. There you go. That's fastest ball speed.
Yeah, I think the problem with this is it's going to go too far. Well, I mean,
with the distance you hit that 4-iron, right? I mean, you were in that range. If you did want to push it, flatten it out.
Okay.
It's 225, 230 total. So carrying it about 233 on an absolutely melted one, I don't think it's the end of the world. Give me the same thing, just smooth it out just a little bit.
Don't hit me this hard. I was trying to show off.
Yeah, because that was pretty
I
quick.
wanted people to think I'm a big tough guy.
Yeah, exactly. 250 hybrid. So let's just see a nice little sweep bar. There you go. There you go. It should be pretty spinny. Yeah, that's good. 218, 240. So again, that's where I think for you probably have a little more confidence looking down at that.
Oh, yeah, I love this thing.
Yeah, I know, and that's
why I haven't switched to the new one.
Yeah.
This one looks like home.
And you look, the way you set up to it, it does look comfortable. And I think for me too is there's a couple of benefits to it, right? It's like, I know you've hit that well off the tee a lot, and I think that's where with your length too, you don't always have to pull driver through it. So this is a great option. And I think the scary thing for me with this is if you miss this off the tee, you're gonna feel terrible, right? And that's where you're probably gonna still hit it 180, 200, but it's gonna hurt you. Whereas this, I don't see you ever hitting this shorter than 210.
Okay.
So I like that. So
There we
I'll
go.
add that to the bag here. And then now we've got the fun stuff. So now we've got the driver.